Good morning, guys. Yeah, so what's new this year is that you see we are on foot. You're going to be walking through this experience this year for the first time ever. So it's going to be kind of like when you're here and the pumpkins are out, but it's going to be Winter Wonderland themed. And of course, we're here at one of the popular sections. This is the Singing Penguin Choir. It is always part of the show. This year, it looks a little bigger and a little brighter, Brooke.
Yes, it really is. It's so wonderful to be up close and personal with these things, with all the wonderful sets and skits. So
this benefits the Parks Alliance of Louisville. That's really what this is all about. Talk to me about what it means for people to come here and how this benefits our parks.
Well, we really hope that this becomes the new family tradition for folks. But, in the season of giving, too, to know that a portion of every ticket sold is invested right back into the Parks Alliance of Louisville and our public parks.
And during this, you get to walk and kind of experience Iroquois Park in a totally different way. Talk to me about why you guys wanted to make this a walkthrough experience.
Well, I will tell you, the thing that we realized that was missing before is that truly immersive experience that people look for. When you're in your car, you're still sort of grounded in reality. And to be able to get out in the woods and really be in the middle of the sights and the sounds and the smells of the holiday season when you've got 500 live Christmas trees along the path.
They are really beautiful. I'm looking at the amount of work that goes into just these displays, and I'm thinking about how much blood, sweat, and tears went into putting up my own Christmas tree. This is a lot of work, and you want people to come enjoy it. When is this running through?
We're open every night from 6 to 10 through New Year's Day. January 1 is our last day. So
okay, we have plenty of time. You can get your tickets online right now. It starts at 6 o'clock each night, so you'll be able to come out here in the dark and experience it all with your family.
Man, it looks beautiful out there, doesn't it?
It really does. And I'm glad that it's still dark out and we can get the, full scope of how it looks.
Full effect, Alex.
That's good. All right, Matt.
Yeah.
All right, looking good out at Iroquois Park, but the skies above Alex and everyone across the WLKY region are cloudy. We're cool to start, but nothing too cold into the 40s. By the morning rush, we're going to be around 44. We'll look for a few peaks of afternoon sun, but don't expect much for the ride home. We'll stay mostly cloudy. Temperatures peak around 51 degrees, so not a big range from our low temperatures to our high temperatures today. We'll trend milder ahead of storm chances tomorrow. I'll have more on an active Tuesday forecast coming up.
You're watching WLKY Morning News.
Right now at 5:30, it is Cyber Monday, and it brings another wave of shipments nationwide. How shipping carriers are preparing for the holiday demand.
Plus, thousands of kids in our area need your help this holiday season. This morning, we are live as the mayor kicks off the Toys for Tots Challenge.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for being with us on this Monday. I'm Carrie Grace.
And I'm Erica Fox, filling in today for Julie. Let's get you straight over to meteorologist Matt Milosevich for a look at our Monday morning temperatures. Pretty mild out there so far, Matt.
Yeah, nothing too cold to start out our morning. We're mainly in the 40s across the region. I do want you to notice we still have the cloudy skies over downtown. And while it's still a little damp on the ground, out in the grass, you might still notice the evidence of the rain from yesterday on the roadways. But overall, we have been trending drier, and I think that's a trend we'll carry through the day. Temperatures right now, again, all in the 40s, from 45 at Ali International, 43 Bowman Field and Sellersburg, 41 in Fort Knox, and 42 in Elizabethtown. We should be more so in the middle 30s this time of year. So we're starting out above normal, courtesy of the cloud cover. Now, that cloud cover goes all the way back to the Mississippi River, and that's going to keep it pretty thick through the morning and at least the first part of the afternoon. So temperatures will be slow to climb. By later in the day, I think we'll mix in a few breaks in those clouds and get temperatures into the low 50s. But it's just going to be inching through the middle and upper 40s into the morning hours, from 44 by 8 o'clock, 46 at 10, and 48 by noon. So again, about adding 1 degree per hour to the temperatures, and we'll continue that trend into the afternoon. So highs top out around 51 on this mostly cloudy day. We're milder, breezy tomorrow at 63, ahead of shower and storm chances as we head into our Tuesday evening time frame. Can't even rule out a couple of stronger storms Tuesday night. We'll be watching that closely. We'll end it as some rain showers Wednesday morning. By the afternoon, after morning starts in the 50s, we'll be falling into the 40s. So it's going to start turning chillier as we get into our Wednesday afternoon. I'll talk about how long that colder air is going to stick around in your 7-day in the next look at weather. But right now, as we approach 5:32 on the clock, it's time to say good morning to Suzanne and get our first check of that Monday drive.
And we're going to be keeping our fingers crossed. Obviously, a lot of people had a long holiday weekend. Now it's back to the grind. You can see we're in great shape here, though, on 64. This is as you're crossing over the Sherman-Minton Bridge, so 64 as you're traveling eastbound. So far, you have a light volume of traffic. Checking out a few other locations, 264 at Cane Run Road looking great. Over by the airport at 65 in the Waterston, also moving well. A look at our drive times. No slowdowns showing up on 42. In good shape northbound on 65 coming in from Bullitt County, and no delays southbound on 71. It's 5:32. Let's send it back over to Carrie and Erica.
All right, Suzanne, thank you. Millions of orders placed this Cyber Monday are expected to add to the already busy holiday season for shipping carriers.
The U.S. Postal Service is working to make sure every single package is delivered on time. Amy Lou is in our Washington bureau this morning. So, Amy, the big question is, can they deliver on that promise?
Well, Carrie and Eric, officials are citing a 93% statistic that their first-class mail has been delivered on time. Plus, this holiday season, they now have more investments in hiring and technology.
Yes, the Postal Service is ready for the holiday rush expected during the 2022 peak season.
The holiday rush is delivering another busy season for the nation's postal system. To prepare, officials say they've hired another 20,000 seasonal employees and nearly 140 more sorting machines, upping the capacity to process 60 million packages per day.
It will not be as easy to achieve the stated service standards that we have. However, the Postal Service has weathered situations like this many times in the past.
The upgrades come at a pivotal time as a fluctuating economy shows signs of slowing, forcing FedEx to furlough freight staff while UPS hires another 100,000 workers for the peak season from now to mid-January.
Families, businesses, and communities rely on the mail year-round, and in particular during peak season.
And if you want to make sure that your gift is delivered on time this year, the U.S. Postal Service recommends you place your order no later than December 17th. In Washington, I'm Amy Lou, WLKY News.
And the Postal Reform Act passed earlier this spring is meant to help the USPS save more than $45 billion over the next 10 years. It also guarantees 6-day instead of 5-day delivery and also helps retirees enroll in Medicare. Lawmakers say over time that bill will also help increase transparency in the postal system. Well, happening today, Louisville Mayor Greg Fisher is kicking off yet another year of his Toys for Tots Challenge.
And our Minaj Kwangwari is live at the Louisville Fire Department on Spring Street with what he will be asking of the community. Minaj, tell us more.
Well, Erica and Carrie, what I can tell you is that the challenge is actually a 12-hour blitz. So beginning early in the morning on Friday, going until the middle part of the evening, Louisville community members and business leaders will be able to go to Metro Hall that will be acting as a massive donation site as part of Toys for Tots. In those 12 hours, they hope to collect thousands of toys, new unwrapped toys, for underserved community members. Now, as you mentioned, it's yet another year. This is an annual thing. Last year, they were able to collect 6,500 toys, but it should be noted this year's focus will be a little bit different than last year's. Leaders say thanks to the community, they have more than enough toys for those younger kids, but not so much for boys and girls aged 10 to 16. They're asking for Lego sets and action figures, Barbies, makeup sets, and cologne, just to name a few.
These are children that are less fortunate, and without these toys, they would not have a Christmas. So for them to have a good Christmas, we need to collect many toys for them.
Now, I mentioned last year they were able to collect a little over 6,500 toys. It's why this year Mayor Fisher is hoping to collect somewhere in that 7,000 marker. He believes it to be possible. It should be noted, if you do have some toys and you're wanting to donate, you don't have to wait until Friday. Each one of the 22 Louisville Fire Department firehouses will be acting as donation sites throughout this entire week. For right now, we're live in Louisville. Manoj Kongwari, WLKY News.
All right, Manoj, get out there and donate if you can. Ford's multi-million-dollar battery plant in Hardin County is starting to take shape. The Blue Oval SK Battery Park in Glendale is a key part of Ford's plan to deliver 2 million electric vehicles per year by late 2026. Today, Ford and SK leaders will celebrate the progress of the facility, which will produce advanced batteries for future Ford and Lincoln electric vehicles.
Tomorrow, Kentuckians will have a chance to pay their final respects to former Governor John Y. Brown Jr. Brown died last week at the age of 88. He will lie in state in the Capitol Rotunda from 10 until 7. A private funeral service will be held on Wednesday at the state capitol. Brown was a successful businessman before being elected governor in 1979. He bought Kentucky Fried Chicken from founder Harlan Sanders for $2 million and turned it into a global chain. He also owned several pro basketball teams, including the Kentucky Colonels and Boston Celtics.
Up next, it is a push to honor veterans buried in a local cemetery. We'll tell you how you can help honor their legacy this holiday season. Matt?
All right, starting out cloudy, a bit cool in the low 40s as the kids make their way back to school after the holiday break. We're going to be around 43 in the metro suburbs, going to ride home temperatures around 51 this afternoon. So hoodies, sweaters likely needed through the day, but definitely nothing too chilly. We'll trend milder ahead of some storm chances tomorrow, and then a bit of a cool down. We got some chilly numbers too in the 7-day forecast. Much more on the ups and downs ahead. That's coming up when we come back in just a few minutes. So stick around.
right now. This is WLKY Morning News.
All right, 5:40 on your clock this Monday morning as we start to get back to normal after the Thanksgiving holiday. We're talking lower to middle 40s in the metro, mainly from downtown at 45. We're a little bit cooler to the north and east at 42, to the south and west. Shively Valley Station just a click or two higher than the eastern suburbs. You're 44 Shively, 43 in the Valley Station area. But notice most in the lower end of those 40s, 41 on the cooler side towards Madison and Brandenburg. You're starting your morning in Seymour and Elizabethtown, as well as Paoli, coming in at 42. As you plan your day, we're going to keep more clouds and sunshine today. A little better chance of mixing in a few peaks of sunshine later in the day. But look at temperatures, just a slow increase through the day, 48 midday to a high of 51. And then we'll fall back into the 40s with a quiet evening. Still some cloud cover in our skies, but we are staying dry. And Futurecast shows that as well. Notice Futurecast is really pessimistic about any opportunity for sunshine today, maybe a peak or two later in the afternoon. I think we might see a little more than that as we head through the late day time frame, but overall mostly cloudy sky even into tonight. As we move through the daytime tomorrow, a few breaks in those clouds, highs going into the milder but also breezier 60s ahead of a storm system that's going to bring our next rain and even storm chance as we move into Tuesday evening. After sunset, we'll watch for a good scattering of showers and a few thunderstorms. Can't rule out a few storms having some stronger wind gusts with them. We'll be watching it closely. The better chance for strong and severe storms lies farther to our south and west. But in the 7-day forecast, that opportunity for showers and storms tomorrow night is our next impact weather maker. So we'll keep our eyes on the radar during that time frame. By Wednesday morning, we're still a little bit wet in the wake of those showers and storms, but we'll dry out in the afternoon. 55, though, Wednesday afternoon's a morning high. We'll trend cooler during the day and into the 40s. We keep it very chilly after lows in the 20s. Highs only near 40 degrees on Thursday. Milder 50s return Friday into the weekend. We're in the 50s to near 60, but we're watching for some rainfall on Saturday. Looks dry for Sunday. That's your latest forecast. It's 5:42. Now we're going to send it on over to Suzanne. She has the latest if you're headed out the door on the road.
All right, thanks a lot, Matt. As we go ahead and give you a live look at how your morning commute is shaping up, so far so good. You can see as you're traveling southbound, you'll notice on the Kennedy Bridge, you're looking good. Northbound, also on the Lincoln Bridge, you're in good shape. Let's talk about some of those travel times. Bardstown Road from Fern Creek to downtown. Right now, it's going to take you about 20 minutes. Southbound 71 from Crestwood to downtown. That's a 17-minute ride. And 65 southbound from Sellersburg to the bridge. That's an 8-minute ride. And looking good, ladies, on Shelbyville Road from Middletown to the Watterson. Right now, it's 5:43. Let's send it back over to the news desk.
All right, Suzanne, thank you. The holiday season is seeing an uptick in suicides among local veterans.
Yeah, the founder of Veterans Club Incorporated says within the last month, he knows of at least 2 local service members who've died by suicide. The holidays can bring back memories of loss. Veterans may be reminded of losing a service member during combat or being away from family, even financial struggles. But there is support and a community of people willing to help.
We'll make sure that if we can't do it, that we can get you in front of someone who can help your particular issue. But there's people here. There's people that care about you. There's people that that love you, that want to help you through this season, whether it's holidays or any other time in your life. That's what we exist for.
And we'll have a list of resources for veterans on our website.
Meanwhile, a local veterans group is asking for your help to honor their fallen brothers and sisters this holiday season. LouisvilleHonor.com is planning to place thousands of wreaths on gravestones in Zachary Taylor National Cemetery for the holidays. There are more than 11,000 veterans buried there. As of Sunday, the group tells us 66% of those graves will not receive a wreath without your help. The deadline to donate is this Wednesday. We've got a link to donate on our website, WLKY.com.
The Winterwood Spectacular is back at Iroquois Park.
And for the first time ever, it's a walkthrough experience. Our Alex Durham is live showing us all the lights. Hey, Alex.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, so you were going to get out of your car this time. You were going to walk through the Winterwood Spectacular. It's quite the immersive experience. I mean, we're looking at just a little sneak peek of some of the things that you can see. There are more than 500 Christmas trees, millions of twinkling lights, and this is a true sign of the holiday season. I have Travis here, one of the masterminds behind this. Talk to me about what we can expect as we walk through Iroquois Park.
Well, we have something, there's something for everybody here. So we're looking to celebrate winter more than just the holidays. So, we have stuff for the kids, as you can see, Snoopy and Charlie Brown here. And more things for adults as well. You know, we got Elf, and you know, there's something for everyone.
Looking at this right here, what you've called this Santa's Workshop?
Yeah, this is our play on Santa's Workshop. It's a big workshop.
It is.
2 stories.
That's a pretty nice dig. And looking at, you said more than 500 Christmas trees, which are fresh cut from a Christmas tree farm. What are some of the other things we're going to see in numbers?
Okay, we have 500 Christmas trees, and you can smell them. It's really nice.
You can.
Then we have over 100 of the stained glass windows.
Okay.
There's over 1,000 twinkly, sparkling lanterns, Christmas lanterns, and then there's almost 3,000 glowing, flickering candles.
And how long is the path that we're going to walk through?
Well, this is the pumpkin trail.
Okay.
So we were so glad to go from the drive-through to bring it, you know, it's a more intimate setting or experience than the drive-through. So, yeah, we're really, really psyched to be on the foot trail.
And so you are part of the creatives behind this. What's it like for you to get people out of their cars and walking through this like the pumpkins?
Well, we've always wanted it to be a walkthrough because we knew it would be a more intimate, more it's just a better experience to be able to touch things, you know, as opposed to driving through. So, you know, the drive-through is nice, but, you know, you go through there in 10, 15-minute drive where this, you know, you can be out here for an hour plus if you really want
kind of makes it more of an activity
really
that can
does.
last a little longer.
And, you know, you can stand and really take in each section if that's what makes you happy. So, and you can really see the kids love it. They're running around crazy. So.
Which is exactly what we want them to do.
That's the whole point.
It
right?
is the whole point of the Winterwood Spectacular. You can come out here. It runs through New Year's Day. I can't believe we're already saying New Year's Day. But you can buy your tickets online right now. They start at $15 with adults and go down for seniors and kids.
I love all the pictures there in the background. The elf one is that's got to be my favorite for